You guys, welcome back to a brand new video. We are finally back after a long break. You guys, I have a story to tell you. I ended up getting COVID and it was the worst time of my life. But we're finally back, which is the good thing. We're gonna bring back another video revolving on the Camaro, and we're gonna do a blood transfusion on this because it is way past due its oil change, and I have to do that. And we're gonna take care of it here in this garage. I know there's a mess. I'm sorry. But we're going to take care of it, and we're going to do it ourselves. For those of you who are, all OCD with keeping the paperwork intact, I'm keeping this car, for myself. So it doesn't really matter whether it has its services on paper because, I am going to keep it myself. So I know, like I did, the oil changes every certain mile. So it doesn't really matter to me. But you guys, I'm excited to show you guys how to do the oil change on this thing, which is easy. It's as simple as doing it as any other car. I mean, it's the same thing as doing on that Mustang or a Honda or anything like that. So let's get on to it. Alright, we're gonna grab these, and this is all messed up thanks to my driving. So leave this on the ground. Here's how to do it. So for those of you asking like what oil this car requires, I always go with what the dealer is offering me. Like I go to legit Chevrolet and ask them, hey, what is the like the needed oil I need to replace the current one on my car. And I know some other YouTube videos have already replaced the oil. This is the one that I get. So it's AC Delco, obviously, and it's SAE 5W30. So this one's the one that's required for this vehicle right here. Okay, not for that one, not for that one. It's for this specific vehicle. I purchased it through Chevrolet, through the parts. Maybe you guys have a different opinion. Maybe you guys do, maybe you guys don't. This is the way that I do it, and I'm gonna show you guys doing it this way because it's worked pretty fine for me. Now, if you do go there, you're gonna need 10 quarts, which we have 1, 2, we have 3, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's another one in the car that I actually dropped, but 10 quarts in total. Okay guys, so there you guys have it. We have 10 quarts in total, so count them. We have 7 right there, 3 over here, and we have the filter right here that is needed to go on this car. Now again, this is also purchased through Chevrolet, and the filter looks like this. It's actually a pretty small filter. And I've always been surprised because the one on my Mustang is huge. I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera. So the one on my Mustang is huge compared to this. This is like the size of a filter. I don't know if it varies on the size of the car, or I'm not sure. I'm not a mechanic like that, but this thing is pretty big compared to how, it's pretty small compared to the ones on, like for example, that Mustang right there, which that filter is a lot bigger. But this is a filter, and now we're gonna bring in the car, and we're going to go ahead and lift it up on the jack stands, and we're going to go ahead and proceed with the oil change. Okay guys, so let's shine right here at the light. So your car usually has one of these on the bolt. It's recommended to replace it every single time that you make the oil change. I didn't replace it the previous time because they told me it was fine. However, I am replacing it this time because I did notice that it was leaking a little bit of oil, which is not good. You never want it to leak. So this is the old one. We just take the new one and we literally just place it over like so. And what this is going to do is just a seal for your oil to not drip outside. And I'm going to show you guys right now where the drain plug is and where your oil filter is located. So when we come down under here the car, so you guys are going to see right here, this is your oil filter. So you're looking at your right wheel, right in the center obviously. You're going to have your oil filter right here, and your drain plug should be on the right hand side. So on the passenger side should be your drain plug, and it should look, I'm sorry about the lighting, but it should look like so. And that's pretty much it. So your oil filter, which I am going to be removing, and the drain plug. Alright guys, so we have our old filter right here with all the old oil, which we don't want to touch that anymore. And we have our new filter right here. So what I'm going to do is, a lot of people don't do this. You know, everybody again has their own different opinion. I like doing it. And basically that's just opening like a brand new quart of oil. Stick my finger in it, not like that. I just rub a little bit around the seal. It needs a little bit. And what this is gonna do, supposedly, is gonna help it seal better, and it's gonna help prevent like leaking and all that stuff. So again, just a tiny bit. You can add a little bit more. You don't want to add oil into the can itself. I mean, a lot of people, you know, they tend to do that as well. Everybody has their own beliefs, their own thoughts. However, I don't believe in that, so I'm not going to do that. Now we go ahead and close this back up. Set that aside. And you always want to use a fresh oil. Some people use the old oil, which is cool, but I mean, why would you want to do that? You're already doing the service, might as well just use the fresh oil. Alright you guys, so the next thing you want to do is get your quarts and start basically just, you know, introducing the oil onto the engine with obviously the help of a funnel here, because you don't want to splash and splatter all the oil all around the engine. That's going to be a bad day for you. And all 10 quarts have to go into the engine, like you have to, because that's what it takes and it requires. So we go with the first one. First one down, 9 more to go. Okay. Alright guys, so here goes nothing. The oil is changed and it's going to be the first startup with the brand new oil. So let's see how I did and how the car is. Alright you guys, and so you're gonna look right here. It says change oil because the computer doesn't know, obviously. And by the way, we just hit 44. Anyways, what you want to do is you basically go down to your oil right here where it says 0 life. You just click it to the right and then you hit reset, and voila, back to 100%. There you go. That's all you guys need to know. I'm gonna pull the car out, see how it's running, and then after that I'm gonna just close the hood, check if it has any leaks, and then I'm gonna just detail the crap out of it because it is messy, and I am going to be taking it to an event tomorrow. So let me go take it for a spin and come back and see how it does. is going on, you guys? It's a brand new day. It's a brand new clip. Now, I never did an update on the oil change, and that's the reason why we're picking up the camera again. Behind the camera is actually my little brother, Giovanni. You guys have seen him in the vlogs before. But I just wanted to show you guys the car and how it performs. Everything works fine. Oh, that smells bad. That smells real bad. But basically, yes, you guys, the car is completely fine. And I mean, what can I tell you guys? I'm gonna get you some clips of the car. Obviously, you know, when it's under full load, maybe not. But first, we're gonna go get Starbucks because it is a hot one today. The car is currently reading 87 degrees, but it's around 106 here in Stockton, California. So it's not a cold one by any means, and we're kind of used to the 80s actually, because we are from the Bay Area. So San Jose would probably be 88 to 90ish right now. So we can't do much about it. So let's go ahead and go get those clips for you guys.